Good day, I'm your TL teacher, Mr. Justine C. Montoya. Just Learn.
Good day! Welcome to the second episode of Just Learn. For today's video lesson, our topic is all about creating embroidered article for grade 7 and 8 handicrafts. I am expecting that at the end of this video lesson, learners should be able to number 1. Compare the importance of the principles and elements of design. Number 2. Follow the steps in creating embroidered article correctly. And number 3. Practice the good working habits while working.
A few reminders before we start. Number 1. Watch and listen carefully. Number 2. Take down notes. Number 3. Pause and play the video for better understanding. Number 4. Replay this video for clear concepts, and of course, number 5. Enjoy learning. So let's start.
Principles of design. Anybody can produce good embroidered articles if you know how to create a good design and use the right color or thread for it. Always bear in mind that design is the arrangement of line, form, color, and texture with the purpose of achieving order and beauty. These are the rules a designer must follow to create an effective and attractive output. Number 1 is the harmony. This is what you get when all the pieces work together. Harmony. The shape of one part should fit the shape of its adjoining elements. This means that when you combine two elements, they should fit to each other. So try to look at our example. So the first example is a small yellow box is being joined with the big black box. So there is a good harmony in the first example. The second one is a small yellow box with a big black circle, and there is also a good harmony. While on the next example, as you can see, there is lack of harmony. It means that the two shapes being joined together is not fit with each other. Next is the proportion. It pertains to the relationship in size between a part and the whole. As you can see, proportion is usually not even noticed until something is out of proportion. For example, if a person has a head larger than their entire body, then we would say that they were out of proportion. So look at our example on the left side. That is the example of a bad proportion, and on the right side is an example of good proportion. So try to look at our first example of bad proportion. As you can see, the design is equally divided. It means that equal division creates monotony. And on the right side is an example of a good proportion. As you can see, there is no equal division of the design. So therefore, there is no monotony in our proportion. Third is the balance. Balance may be produced in two ways, either formal or informal, or symmetrical or asymmetrical balance. Formal balance or symmetry has equal color, shape, and size on either side of a design. So try to look at our example. The example is balanced. Why? Because the elements that you can find on the right side can be found also to the right side. So there is an equal or asymmetrical balance. While the other one is the asymmetrical or informal balance. So this is an example of informal or asymmetrical balance. As you can see, there is an element on the left side and on the right side, but the element on the right side is not balanced with the element on the left side. That's why it is being called as informal or asymmetrical balance. Another example, I have a 10 peso coin on my left side and another 10 peso coin on my right side. Is asymmetrical because it is one 10 peso coin, while on my right side is a 5 peso coin. Next is the rhythm. It is a smooth related movement. Pattern and line carry the eyes along without jerky motion. The eye automatically connects points in space. So this is an example of a rhythm. Then the last one is the emphasis, where the eye is carried first to the most important part of the design, and then the other details in order of their importance. This referred to as the center of interest of a design. So this is an example of an emphasis. So try to look at the image. The first design that you can see is the flower on the middle. Why? Because this is the center of interest of a design. This is where you can notice the other design on that example. So let us now discuss the elements of design. We have line, texture, and color. The first one is the line. This is the skeleton or the basic foundation sketch to direct the eye reading the name of the tertiary colors. You must say first the primary color before the secondary color. Color scheme can be related to colors or the contrasting colors. Number 1 is the monochromatic harmony. One color of different shade. It means that you have only one color but in different shade. For example, blue, light blue, sky blue, navy blue or dark blue. Next is analogous harmony. These are three neighboring colors, one of each is dominant. For example, we have yellow-orange, yellow, and the yellow-green. The dominant color is yellow. Next is the contrasting colors. Number 1 is the complementary colors, or colors that are opposites to each other in the color wheel. For example, is yellow. The complementary color of yellow is purple. Blue, complementary color is orange. Red, complementary color is green. Next is the double complementary, or the two neighboring colors and their opposite colors. For example, red violet and violet. Their complementary colors are yellow and yellow green. Next is the split complementary colors, or the three colors diagonal with each other. And the last one is a triad, the color in between three spaces in color wheel. For example, red, yellow, and blue. So how do I come up with that three colors? Remember, triad are the color in between three spaces in color wheel. So now,
That's all. Thank you for watching. I hope that all of you gained new knowledge. See you on our next episode of Just Learn. Again, this is your daily teacher, Mr. Justine C. Montoya. Good day and enjoy learning.